Also, hello, Adam.
Hello,
Hello,
stream.
Hello,
Scream.
stream. How are
Hello,
you?
Hi,
sorry I'm
Scream
late.
and Adam.
Hi, Gimbal.
Um, yes. Uh, Last session I forgot what happened, and I looked back in my notebook and was shocked at what I had drawn. It
I have
frightened
me
me.
so
too, me
much
too.
notes.
It's begun,
Art can do that
yes.
sometimes.
We'll
The
do
people
a,
don't know what it's because we didn't last week.
Oh,
we'll do a recap.
Thank goodness we didn't.
we did say. We did say. Who did we say? We did choose this.
It would get taken down.
Yeah, inappropriate content.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
did not mark the stream
I
for
know I
such.
shared some bits with people. Can I try and find the
Mhm.
bits that I know that I've given stuff? Would that be alright?
Yeah, we've
Gotcha.
told Gerald and Tosca in the chat.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, we can give reasons why.
Yeah. So when we went on our little shopping spree, me and Erlis went and bought some bits. Can I find my notes from when I bought some bits? Oh, I can, because it's on the back of my sheet. Smart. There we go. I bought 6 Alchemist Fire, and I also bought 21 Candles of the Deep, and I've given 3 Candles of the Deep to each person. So that's 3 for Peter, Gerald, sorry, and 3 for Tosca. So should this be recorded, she will know that. And I've also, Gerald, when we had a bit of a chat, I also gave you 5 of the Alchemist Fire to go in your magical pouch, if
Hell
that's
yeah.
okay, my friend.
Love
With the caveat of this will fucking hurt people, you know this. Do not. we must use this lightly and with great
Oh,
consideration.
Have no fear.
Yeah. So and then we were. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll let the DMs take that bit. But those are presents-ish things. Hopefully they'll find the DMs and I don't know.
Okay. So I'll do a quick recap. For those that obviously we didn't record it. Yeah, agreed. That was to DM Battle God. But yeah, so quick recap. So you had just finished your adventure in the Lizard Folk's lair. You'd lost a dear friend, Oceanus. Oh, I can hear the music. Oceanus, and had said goodbye to him. Lizard folk had kind of asked you to talk to the people of Saltmarsh. You said you would, maybe. Then you decided to go to the snapping line first, because you've kind of been through it. You're getting over the loss of a friend, and also just that adventure was quite long, and you'd gone through some harsh terrain and been on a boat. You'd had lovely fish platter, some beers. I think Airless got a bit drunk again, and then you decided to go to the council, and they kind of offered you for your. They gave you more money. Firstly, by the way, Gerald, you got 500 gold pieces each, rather than the 300 that was promised to you because of the loss of your friend. And they asked you and proposed kind of an agreement in that you you become kind of like the hands of Saltmarsh, in that you throw hands, as we joked about, for Saltmarsh, and you're kind of if they need you. Basically, you explain what had happened with the lizard folk. You said that the Sahuagin were kind of terrorizing. Just gonna mute if someone can mute. But yeah, and basically the Saltmarsh people knew who they were also terrified, keen to make alliances where they needed to, and wanted your help. So that's why they wanted you to be the kind of hands of Saltmarsh up until that kind of inevitable battle happens. And you kind of talked amongst yourself and came up with some conditions to it, which is totally fair. That you have the right to refuse a job, if you want to, because as Elrin said, you're not going to be killing some orphans, which segues to you getting inspiration, Elrin, for this session. You don't get promoted, so the kind of the Rizzgizzards are going to kind of be anonymous. No one's going to know who you actually are as people, so that you can go about your business and do these quests for people unaware of like what you look like and who you are. And that you also got offered a house and boarding, so they backdated the kind of all the expenses you'd had at the snapping line previously, and are offering you a house to stay in whilst you're in Saltmarsh, which is currently being kind of arranged. And you accepted under those conditions, so you get to keep the house as kind of like a point, so you guys can go out onto the sea, come back, etc., and have a place to stay while you're in Saltmarsh. And then you had some downtime, so Gimbal went to the Temple of Procan and was given a prayer necklace, which basically had and you know more about this, DM Battergod.
He had
Pearls on a string.
Yeah, pearls on a string, and one of them is a magical pearl that allows him to cast something.
It is Cure Wounds, 2nd level spell slot, once a day. It looks like I'm the party healer from now on.
All these gnomes taking my job.
And then
I could only aspire to be as good a healer as you.
and then yes, so then also for that exchange we're going to give Gimbal inspiration, so you know everyone's to get inspiration for last session. And then there was a lot of other shopping. Airless got some bits of ribbon and actually reached out to a painter called Jack, who was known as an artist on the Titanic, and had Airless basically sit down for him in a portrait so that she could send to Bugrash, and she received a letter from Bugrash which we can share with you separately, Gerald, for you to read. It was quite erotic, if I say so myself. And then I think that was it really. You then ended, you kind of had done all your shopping, had your interactions with I did some very strange voices, actually. Some a bit of this and a bit of this. And then and then you were basically back in the snapping line. I believe the portrait was 100 gold pieces. Yeah, 100
Oh
gold
yeah, then I
pieces.
probably did spend like 500 gold last session. I spent all
Yeah.
that gold immediately.
You're that instant gratification
Same.
type of gal.
Hey, I'm a small woman. I've never had that much money before. So.
And then you were sat in the snapping line as your kind of fares are now being covered by the council. You ordered 50 bottles of lobster wine for like the whole tavern, and were kind of sitting down. And then Hannah Riss kind of comes up to you and introduces a half orc that actually looked quite familiar to Airless, but isn't. It's a half orc came up and basically said, "I've got 5 words for you, like pique your interest: 10,000 gold pieces, adventure, time on the sea, and a prince. Are you in? Yes or no?" And that's where we ended the session. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
The other inspiration was help. Who was it?
Oh, yeah, I've said it's Gimbal and Elrin.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the gimbal.
Yeah, all
Hear
good.
the gimbal bit.
Is that a D6?
Yes.
I will try and remember it. 'Cause I don't think I have before.
Oh yeah, I think that was all. Oh, they unveiled a boat called Oceanus in to honour his name having been
course,
lost. The
yes.
council did. So I believe it was Gimbal said a few words and Clement smashed a bottle over it.
And it smashed, so that was good luck.
Yeah, if that was smash, I would have.
It was a like a small trading vessel, nothing huge and mighty, but it became part of Saltmarsh's fleet. So it is now the 14th of Winter Wane. It's a Sunday evening, and I think that is it. So yes,
Cool.
you all had the opportunity to react to this half-orc man.
Could you remind us of the last thing that he said again, please? Sorry.
He said, I've got a proposing offer for it. God, it sounds weird in my nasal voice. I've got a proposal for you. 5 words. 10,000 gold pieces. I know it's more than 5 words, but he's a half orc, yeah. 10,000 gold pieces, adventure, time on the sea, a prince. Yes or no?
Sounds like there is a prince. Yes.
That intrigues me.
I mean, I'm
The
so down.
prince. Like
What
the
for?
fairy tale kind of prince, or like the real kind of prince?
Oh, a merchant prince.
Oh, he sells things.
The rich prince.
He sells princes.
Oh.
No, he doesn't sell princes.
Oh.
Oh.
Hannah,
Is
I
it
thought
his-
you said these were the Rizzgizzards.
Don't tell anyone. We're incognito.
You clearly haven't had enough lobster wine.
I don't have 10,000 gold, but I would still like to help you.
Oh, no, you would get 10,000 gold.
Oh, well, you know, I'd help you anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, that was easy.
What do you need? Oh,
Oh.
wait, are you guys okay with this? I'm sorry.
I'm just staring at Clement. I'm like, Clement. I'm staring at Ellis, going, what?
She has a type. She's attracted. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, FYI, this half-orc, he is tall, very lean for a half-orc, and what is quite noticeable is he has, instead of having the 2 tusks from his bottom jaw, he only has 1, as if the other's broken off, but he wears very fine, neat clothing. You get the sense he's a bit awkward.
What's your name?
Verfeg.
How do you spell that?
I will put it in the thing.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was totally not how I thought it was going to be spelled, so thank you.
Verfeg.
Nice to meet you, Verthug.
Nice
Nice
to
to meet you.
Perfect.
Would you care for a drink and maybe to
A lot of
explain?
wine.
Not a lot of wine.
A
Um,
lot
And some
of
food?
wine.
A lobster wine.
Lots
So
of
you
wine?
could
A lot
thoroughly
of lobster
explain what you would like help with.
Yeah, we need more than 5 words.
Yeah, no,
Or-
I understand that. I did it as to get your attention, and it clearly has. So that's.
Attention peaked. Can't I like call Hannah over and just
And so he sits
wait
down.
for a lobster wine?
He sits
A
down.
lobster wine, not for the whole bar, just a lobster wine.
I was being nice. I learned how to do that recently, so gotta practice.
You're trying your best, Owen, don't worry.
We appreciate that.
So, Bertheg, what happened to the prince? Like,
So
who
nothing's
was the
happened. Nothing's happened to the prince. He's my boss.
Do you want us to kill it?
No. Why? What is going? Let me.
Right.
Why are you coming to these conclusions?
Oh, so you
Kill him,
said
lads.
nothing had happened to him.
He's
Maybe
fine.
maybe
He's
you
the one
wanted
that sent
something
me
to
here.
happen.
He's the one that sent
Oh.
me here.
Ah.
What's
He
the prince's name?
he's called Orbreck.
Oh.
And just to add here, Elrin, you'll know who that is.
Yeah, Elrin,
I
you've
believe-
heard of Albrecht before. He's from, how old are you again? Remind me.
I'm like 314.
Okay, about 40 years ago, 30 years ago, he was considered the richest man in Saltmarsh.
Damn.
And I think Clement and Gerald you might know
Yeah.
because he had one of the largest and most like prosperous trade fleets kind of
Yeah.
ever. So
I was
you
gonna
would
say,
you would
I'm
know
most
the name. You would know
probably-
the name.
You know the legend
Yeah.
of the man. You don't know
Yeah.
the
so-
man.
I was gonna say, I most probably have robbed one or two of his ships in my history and time, and that's most probably not gonna be good. So, okay,
Cool.
fine.
Yeah, so
back in
my-
character.
Yeah, my boss, or Breck, he's a merchant prince, one of the best in the land. He's basically, I mean, he's had a bit of a spot of bother, if I'm honest with you. He can go. I want to just say he's told me that to go into. He needs to tell you the details of the task itself. But he's basically looking for a group of adventurers for an urgent mission. His boat, the Emperor of the Waves, is lost, and it's linked to that. And potentially upon it is kind of this I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called the Ring of the Lone Captain.
Nope.
I don't think so, unless I have.
It's not ringing any bells, but when you're 70, you start losing it on it.
I feel so. Who would know it? DM Grabascon. I'm just double checking.
I feel like
Would
I would say Gerald would know it. I wouldn't say Clement would, but I think Gerald would.
yeah.
Around these bits as well.
So the I can basically just give a synopsis, but only Gerald will know this. So the Ring of the Lone Captain is basically like a very rare, wondrous item. I'll send this to you, Gerald, now.
Cheers, boss.
Um,
My friends, I have heard about this. I'd be very interested. I will tell you all about it when we sit down for a drink or some food later. I'm just finding out about it, but my brain is just slow to load.
sent it.
that's fair. That's fair. We'll come back to you.
My great
We'll
grandfather.
come back to you.
So he wants his
Yeah,
boat
big.
back.
So yeah, he's basically the 10,000, which I can tell you about, is that the ship holds a magic box that contains property deeds and stuff that's worth 100,000 gold pieces, and he wants to basically give you 10% of it, to recover it. So your money and reward will come if you recover it. I know he has talked about giving you an advance payment as a gesture of good faith, because he knows, going into a quest without any kind of money and the fact that it hinders on you getting the thing back. I completely understand. But that's basically what it is, and he'll tell you all the details. He's got a ship and stuff for you to use because it's quite treacherous waters, and we spoke to Hannah Riss and she says you've got a boat, but if I'm honest, you wouldn't want to risk taking your boat out on this sort of quest. We've got a crew and everything that can help with this sort of thing. We've been to where the Emperor of the Waves was last seen. So yeah, that's the quest. And obviously, as I said, he'll give you more details. I'm just here to try and find a group. And Hannah Riss recommended you.
Cool. When does he want to meet?
Well, I mean, it's Sunday evening now. I reckon tomorrow morning I can take you over.
Cool. Would you like another lobster wine?
I mean, why not?
I roll my eyes, then just shake my head.
This is how you get people to like you.
Not the
This is how it works.
The best way.
He's right. Having food and drink with a person is pretty integral to, getting to know them.
Or just drink and drink.
I found more persuasively / threatening actions usually works, but
In my mind, this exchange was happening in front of Verthak. So
yes, that's what I'm
Weird.
envisioning.
it's weird that you bring up threatening him.
We're not gonna do anything to hurt you. Don't worry, sir.
No worries. And he downs his lobster wine and is like, right, I'm gonna head back to Albrecht and give him the good news and let him know that I'll be bringing you tomorrow morning. So I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. It was lovely to meet you.
You
Sleep,
too.
sleep, sleep tight, honey.
Thank
No,
you,
don't say
darling.
that. Sorry. I was like, what
Too
am I
late.
doing? I'm sorry.
Too late.
I think to myself before remembering that I'm a heterosexual wizard.
It's like someone's had a really long
Day.
look. It gets the Rizzgizzards going.
It's been a week, lads. Oh dear, in my dreams when I wasn't, in my waking world as Geralt.
Yeah, at this point I realised that Elrin has definitely given Gerald too much wine.
Highly likely.
Okay,
No
you
such thing, probably.
you have the evening to do as you wish, or we can just jump to the following morning.
Yeah, sleep.
I sent that letter to Bugrush, didn't I, yesterday when the boat did this thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm good then.
Oh, and Alice, you gave me a really pretty shirt. Sorry, I just looked at my notes.
Oh yeah, I embroidered a ribbon for you as well, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put that on tomorrow. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Adventure.
I'm so glad you liked it.
Yeah, especially.
Hmm.
Okay, so you all find rest in the Snapping Lime, in your respective rooms, before arousing the next morning, enjoying your complimentary breakfast, and being met with the now familiar face of Vertheg the Half-Orc as he enters the tavern.
All right, Rizzgizzards, how's it going?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Go sit down for breakfast with us, won't you?
I've already eaten, thank you.
Oh, strapping lad like you. No, you need to eat more. Look at you,
Oh,
so thin.
I'm okay, thank you. He just stands like awkwardly whilst you're eating. Like, okay. Are we ready to go?
Yeah?
I'm looking at the others.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So ready.
Okay.
Ready
Let's
to
go.
rumble
So
the skies.
you make your way to the. I'm just getting an image up for you. So this is just a map of Saltmarsh. I think you've seen it before. So where you're making your way towards is down the bottom, where you can see 4, 5, 6. You can't see it on here, but where you're going is kind of towards the bottom here. So you're kind of making your way through town, and walking to kind of that bottom section below. Okay, so I don't know, DM Bascal, if you want to intro
Yeah.
the place.
So, upon arriving, you come across. This is what you've gathered to be in Elrim, what you know, one of the richer areas of Saltmarsh. It's where the larger houses are. It's where like various lookout points are. It's kind of like the elite neighbourhood. It's where a lot of the council live, and there's a heavy guard presence around this area in particular, because obviously this area is more susceptible to thieves. Upon coming across this house, it doesn't seem to stand out amongst the rest, really. When Vertheg turns into the wrought iron gates, but what does stand out is that it kind of feels like the grass hasn't been cut in a while. There's a bit of Himbo, you notice that like there's chipping to the stonework of the mansion. The marble that lines the fountain in the front garden, it's not real marble, it's just stone painted to look like marble. It just seems like there's a bit of a front that's been put on to appear super wealthy. But Vertheg is well presented and seems honest as he opens the double doors. And like I say, it is a mansion. However run down it is still a huge, glorious mansion. You all walk on in, and immediately you're met with like brilliant furnishings. It's a huge, empty, like open space. There's like gorgeous decor, but perhaps a little dated, a little old-fashioned than what's currently kept up with the times. There's cobwebs in the corner. It seems he could do with an interior designer to modernise his work. But you all stand in the foyer as you hear the clicking of footsteps as they come down the steps, and you get the vibe that this is something he's too excited about. Not in a bad way, but kind of like an eager way. He wants to meet you guys as he clicks his feet down the stairs and enters the foyer to greet you. You're met with a human male who's relatively old. If you would like to send the picture, DM Ginge.
Sending.
His hair is greying and he's kept in a bun. But you know, he's well dressed. Like I say, everything seems a little old fashioned, but he's well dressed.
Ah, welcome. You must be the Rizzgizzards.
Oh,
How are we? Thank you so much for coming this way with kind of hardly any idea about what's going on. Sure, my trusty Vertheg has kind of got you up to speed with the rough goings on of what this adventure might pertain.
not really. I don't
Okay.
think unless I haven't been paying attention. He said something about a prince who sells things, and a boat on the sea, and I was eating breakfast, so I don't know if I caught all the details or not.
Okay, no worries. So I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I came into fortune quite quickly with my my trade fleet. We became one of probably the largest of its kind. We've definitely dodged a few storms, a few aquatic monsters, I should say, and some awful pirate raids over the years. And I feel like I potentially became a bit too greedy for my own good and tried to monopolize certain trades. However, basically what happened was I sold off all my assets and created them into property deeds and promissory notes. And sadly, they have been left in this magical box on my ship, the Emperor of the Waves, and they're worth 100,000 gold pieces. And basically my whole wealth is hindering on these notes. But we basically had a fate where the note disappeared. But actually, the kind of that's what we're saying, I should say. But actually, the ship was nearly sunk in the storm. I'm telling everyone else that it's gone missing because I fear that if I get anyone involved, that there'll be lots of people going out there trying to get it and steal it from me. But basically, it wasn't lost. It was very nearly sunk in the storm, but it does remain seaworthy. And after this massive storm, the rest of my crew dropped anchor near an uncharted island and came ashore to look for food and water. And I ended up coming to Saltmarsh in the end. And yeah, basically I received word that the boat had been spotted adrift in the Southern Sea. and I've managed to use a sizable chunk of my savings because I only have a tiny bit left to hire a ship and a crew to hopefully save it, and I believe I can get this money back if I can recover the deeds and the documents that are on that ship. And I was just needing a few brave souls to try and help me deal with it and kind of get it back. And that's where Verthig spoke to Hannah Risk, because she kind of knows the ins and outs of kind of sailors and the lot in the snapping line, and recommended your group. So yeah, it's I just want you to be able to see if you can help me get it back, and you'll obviously be rewarded handsomely, as I'm sure Verthik has told you, 10,000 gold pieces. And obviously I will give you 200 gold pieces each now as a gesture of good faith, and that you will get that money when you bring me the box back. And yeah, that's what it is really. I've got the Soul of Winter, a ship and a crew. Yeah, I need you to basically go along board my old ship, the Emperor of the Waves, and find the box and bring it back. It's quite straightforward, really.
So where was your ship last seen?
So I was just nose. It was last seen in the south. It was last seen like about 5 days sailing away. His way.
Okay. Is it going to be particularly difficult to find?
I don't believe so. Found once you find it, it'll be quite easy to spot. The crew know what it's like. I've shown them kind of, you know, the drawings and stuff, and they know where it should be, so they should be able to help you.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, simple enough.
At the moment, it doesn't sound like us. It just needs some sailors.
Do you need us?
So, crew I've hired only can afford to pay for transport. I can't afford to pay them for. They're a group of 30 dwarves, I believe, like a crew of dwarves, and not really fit for. The ones I've hired aren't really fit for fighting. They're more fit for guarding and crewing. I can't really afford to pay them anything more. Ultimately, and they're willing to get you there and back. It's a journey onto the boat that is more treacherous, and with a damaged ship, it isn't safe. And they obviously would want a lot more up front, and I'm not able to give them that. And Hannah Rist told me in good faith that your group are happy to do types of adventures where you're given the good faith of being paid afterwards.
Makes sense. You've got a lot riding on this, I guess. You can't just trust anyone with it.
No, I've been told you're probably one of the most trustworthy groups in the region to help me.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'm glad we have that reputation.
Same.
Dwarfs that aren't good.
And may I say what you have as well?
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's a bit old-fashioned, I think, compared to some of the other sorts around here. I'm merely a normal merchant at the moment, and I'd quite like my you know, my money back so I can actually do it up a bit.
Yeah, it looks like it could
Talking
definitely do with an update.
of money, you said it's property deed. So will our payment be or will it be a deed? I feel like do we have to wait for you to sell one of them? Does this work?
Oh, definitely gold for sure. 10 pieces.
Cool. Yep. Questions over.
I'll have done that all already.
When would you like us to go?
I mean, if I'm honest, as soon as you can. It's quite a it's quite an urgent one. I need to just make sure to get there as soon as possible. The last sighting of it, obviously, as I said, it takes about 5 days to get there. So yeah, I think just as soon as you can.
I feel like Elrin at this point would just leave. Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
go to
Yes,
the
you can.
docks.
Well, he's keen.
I haven't
Oh.
told you where my boat is.
It's at the docks, probably.
Don't worry, I can
That's where we're
smell the
going.
other dwarves already.
We'll find you a point right when you don't worry.
Yeah.
My nose will
It's called
Is it?
It's called the Soul of Winter, and you'll obviously notice it because there's a lot of dwarves on it. But there's the captain there, Volga Windloon.
I'm gonna
Windloon.
need that spelled out for me.
I'll put her name in it. Oh, that's the photo. One sec. Just done a double photo.
It's his name.
It's a her.
It's a him.
A Windloon.
Oh, his. Volga Windloon.
Male dwarf.
Male dwarf. Sorry, male dwarf. I
Oh.
got confused. But it says by her captain, but I got confused. Yeah. So he'll be there to assist you. And yeah, I think that's kind of everything. There will be the box. Oh, the box. Yes, the box. So you'll be looking out for a blue metal box, and inside it will be a wooden crate that's branded with the letter A for, you guessed it, Albrecht. So look out. That's the box that you're looking.
Well, excellent. You know, I'm happy to be here to help.
Inside a wooden crate, the box.
Oh, so there's
It's
a
a
crate
crate
inside
with a blue metal box inside.
Okie
that
dokie, that
says
makes more
the
sense.
letter A on it.
Wait, the blue box says A or the crate says A?
The box.
No, the
I'm
crate.
getting confused at my old age.
The crate.
The crate.
It's okay. It's a wooden crate with an A on it, and inside is a blue metal box. I'm sorry, the cold fever got to me.
All that money's gone to your head.
Has, I'm sorry. I'm just getting excited about the money coming in.
So what are you thinking about all the various type mushrooms I can buy with this after my tithes to the Church of Procan, of course.
And I'll also provide you with lots of gear, and not the drug kind. So before you get ahead of yourselves, I'll be providing you. So it's each their own to pick. There will be studded leather armor for any character, any of you hit. So there'll be enough there for all of you. There'll be 2 light crossbows with 20 bolts each, 5 50-foot coils of rope, 2 grappling hooks, 12 torches, 2 healers kits, 6 vials of antitoxin, and 2 potions of healing, and then 2 sacks for carrying all the treasure. And I will put this all in the chat.
Wait, who gets that?
It's up to you to pick.
That's what he is supplying you with.
Okay.
And obviously, if you all make it back alive, you get basically 1,428 gold pieces each. Or 29, depending on who wants the 1,428 gold pieces and 50 silver. So there we are. But I'll obviously give you 200 gold pieces now as an advance. So
Ooh.
and he goes, Bertha, could you give that to them? And he hands you kind of a bag of coins each.
Yeah, you can all add 200 gold
Yeah.
pieces to your inventories.
$230, sorry, yeah?
No.
200.
200, sorry, okay. You know,
Think of how many portraits I
That's
could
right.
commission with this.
Yeah, 2.
2.
I'm gonna have
More
that
than the last time.
studded leather armor thing, because that
But it's for any character. Yeah, so we can all.
Yeah.
If anybody wants that, I think that's. So I'm gonna go for that.
my AC will go up by 1.
Studded leather armor, it
Who is
is AC 12. It's light armor.
Who gets hurt the most?
Well, there's enough studded leather for everyone.
Himbo, but he can't.
was
He
gonna
can't
say.
wear.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the potions.
Who gets hurt? Sorry, say that again. Howard?
I'm just saying, who gets hurt the most? They should probably get the potions, right?
Well, you're not at the boat yet. All this stuff's at the boat.
Oh, is it? Oh,
I'm on
well,
my
we're
way.
talking about it. We can walk and talk.
What's the armor
Ah.
class of this this leather?
12.
Ah, okay. Sounds shite.
Okay, so as you're all walking and
Alright.
talking towards the boat,
Can I take a detour?
huh?
Can I take a detour?
Sure, your story.
It's very rude to come up to dwarf without a ale, so I need to go buy a barrel of ale.
Okay. Where are you gonna go to the snapping line?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hannah greets you, and she's kind of shocked at your proposal at first, but agrees you can have a barrel of good quality ale. It will cost you 5 gold pieces.
Oh, Hannah, you're the best.
Is this an important dwarven custom? Should we all bring one as well, or?
Oh no, not for you.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm still learning about, other cultures.
Okay, so Himbo, it's very easy for you to carry. You are a strong man, and you make your way to the boat, where Vertheg, who has accompanied you this far, kind of points it out amongst the docks. Along the side of the boat, you see the words "Soul of Winter," which is the boat's name. On the boat
Did I
itself,
make my way there? Did I manage to
you
find it?
got to the docks. You don't know what the boat is until your friends
Yeah.
arrived, and also you didn't get 200 gold
We've been
pieces.
I assume someone else picked it up for me. It just.
I would
well,
like to
maybe-
have 400 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's fine. You can keep those.
You're
I
gonna give them to,
look forward to that
Jerry.
being stolen out my pocket. Yes, it is Jerry. Do you imagine?
For Rizzgizzards.
Looking at the boat itself, it's huge. This boat is huge, and there are so many dwarves. You have never seen this many dwarves, especially not in Saltmarsh. They're all over the docks. They're on the boat. They're up the rigging. There are dwarves everywhere, and one particular dwarf is standing at the helm, kind of looking out, checking his pocket watch, glancing around as if he's waiting for someone. And Vertheg says, "This one right here."
Hello. I'm Eris Hillbottom of the Hillbottoms of the Westplains Shire. These are my friends. We are collectively the Rizzgizzards, and we are here to help you. I'm going to enthusiastically try to shake his hand.
He's on the boat.
Oh, I will reach out then, little grabby hands for a handshake. But not reach.
Remember, he's the dwarf, he's not that much taller than you.
Usually I'm a lot closer when I make these kinds of introductions.
He gives a soft grunt, or kind of stepping forward, crossing the plank onto the docks, and spits out a gauze-ball of phlegm onto the floor before slapping his hand into yours, and saying, "DM Ginge."
Sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Volga. I'll be the captain of this ship. thank you for taking on this mission for Albrecht. You're a bunch of brave souls, is all I will say. This ain't one for the kind-hearted. This is a tough quest that you've taken on. Hope you realise that.
He made
Oh,
it
yeah.
sound like it was going to be easy.
Well, of course he did. He has no idea what we're up against. You never
Do you have
know
any
what the
idea?
sea's gonna bring you. You can't plan what the sea will do.
Ah, it's just water, isn't it? We'll be fine.
She
Uh,
can be an evil mistress.
I think we are all fairly competent. You know, we've sailed a boat a grand total of 1 time, except
I've
for
been a captain.
yeah, he's been he was kind of a captain, but Clement here, she's got more experience than us, as has our good friend Gerald here.
Yes, love boats.
I judging by my knowledge from
Oh
my
no, you won't be
friend-
sailing. I've got myself a crew. You have to stay out of the way. I'll be putting you in where am I putting you in?
Quarters.
Yes, I'll be putting you in the quarters, and you're not allowed to leave because you have to stay out of the crew's way, I'm afraid.
Oh,
Oh, thank God for that.
yeah, pardon me if I'm being rude, sir, but judging by how my friend Timbo here has reacted to being on the water before, I didn't expect to see so many dwarven folk manning a ship.
Yeah, well, he's bought us as a crew. We dwarfs there are a lot of dwarfs, just not in Saltmarsh. Are you saying that dwarfs can't sail?
No, I'm just like, my friend fell in and he gets a bit sick.
Well, that's
I
your
haven't
friend's clearly weak.
I'm so sorry if I meant no insult. I don't know much about dwarves. I'm sorry. I just I'm trying to learn more.
Well, not all dwarfs are the same.
The endless racism is not something that I expect.
It's a new era. I somehow did expect it. I don't know why, but
Just the same
Sorry.
size and the same drinking ability.
Exactly, am I right?
And he looks
Speaking of drinking,
visibly pleased to see you amongst this very strange group of people. He's very pleased to see a fellow dwarf.
I nod. Whilst holding my ale.
I'm terribly sorry. Here, and I'm gonna shove my hand into my pocket and I'm gonna hold my fist out to him. Please take this as a token of my apology. I meant no offense.
Sorry, what is this?
That depends. Does he go out to reach for it?
No, he's just looked at it like, what is this?
It's a rock. I've been told it's lucky.
Right. Okay. I mean, are you trying to make me feel like I'm back at home, or what? I'm a bit confused.
I just thought you'd like it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do.
You don't need to do anything.
Oh my god. You don't understand. It's not in my culture to not do anything.
Anyway, come aboard. We've got to go. I'll have one of the crew take you down to your quarters. Just stay out of the way, and we'll just give you food and stuff whenever we eat. All right?
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Clement and I'm gonna whisper to her. I'm feeling very unsettled right now.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, but I'm gonna go to the top deck and just stand there. It's like you're not gonna move me, essentially.
I'm going where I'm told.
A crew member approaches, and as you board the boat, you see that there are a lot of people kind of readying to set sail. Not yet hauling in the anchor, but getting in position to do so. And one, like I say, this is a large boat. probably one of the largest in the docks at this time. But one of the crew members comes along, introduces himself as Skomnook, and he kind of waves an arm over and opens the door, and you see going down is a pretty grand staircase. And for those of you that do go down, what you see is a very well kitted out quarters. There's hammocks for those who want them. There's real beds for those who don't agree so well with hammocks. There's a mini bar. There's not a fridge, but like a shelf to store dried meats and shit. And then there's a separate room, which is your privy, which has a bucket and a window. You can assume how they correlate. It's very nice in here. The furnishings are nice. The bedding itself is nice. There's nothing tattered about this. And interestingly enough, you don't see anywhere where the dwarves will sleep. But you did see on the deck there is another door in the opposite direction, and you think perhaps they have their own quarters. And below you, Clement and Gerald, you're kind of more familiar with layouts of boats. It's not on the first deck, but on the second deck, that's usually where the kitchen, the food stores, all those things are. But yeah, it's quite nice. Clement, you remain unmoving.
I've gone down to follow the others.
Okay.
But I'm not happy with this. I'm just
There's a couple of windows.
checking.
They're small, but you can see out. It's not dark and dingy. There's candle lights, like candelabras on the walls. It's gorgeous down here. Absolutely, it's like staying in a fancier, like a fancy snapping line, very fancy snapping line tavern. But you're all in one room.
Ooh.
And the dwarf, who is called Skomnook, leaves you to it.
I'm not sure what to do with myself.
That is it. Aye. To get used to this. Didn't have this when
We're
I was
here.
a lad.
We're here for 5 days. That's what he said, right? 5 days.
I'm not staying in this room for 5 days. I'm watching where we are going the whole step of the way. My father's rooms were nicer than this, but it'll do.
Oh, Dad always did like it nice, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I mean, you most probably stole it from him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Maybe quiet about the stealing things from other ships while we're on someone else's ship.
And that's coming from you, Mr. Goody Two Shoes.
The point is to
Clever,
not
isn't it?
get
Goody
caught.
no shoes.
Also that.
I chuckled to myself.
I did mean to ask if Albrecht noticed about me not wearing shoes, but the moment's gone now. So yeah.
I suppose we should. No, we can always sort the stuff out later. But do we want to sort any of the bits that we've been left in our? I assume it's in a chest for us. A box?
There are a couple of crates
And a table and-
with these items kind of scattered about. The potions are on a shelf. The ropes in a crate. The leather armor is also in a crate. And there is like a personal little lockbox at the foot of each bed and underneath each hammock. This room's big enough to suit 9 people, so there's plenty of space for you guys. There is even a small, what you assume would be like a bird's perch that looks like it's big enough for Binks.
Yep. And so Binks shall go.
The pet that we remembered about and didn't leave to die in a house.
Nope, that's
The
not
pet
Binks.
that permanently sits on my shoulder.
Yes.
That I keep forgetting to bond with when we have downtime. That Binks.
I'd like to think you still think it's there.
Huh?
I'd like to think you still think the pet's there. You have no idea.
Oh,
Remy,
the dog.
Yeah.
alive
Yeah.
in our hearts. Not in that.
Not in that cave.
Absolutely right.
I was gonna say, didn't they find like its corpse or something, and we found out about it last session?
Yes.
That didn't make it into the recap.
Whoops.
Whoopsie doodle.
Whoopsie dipsy.
I've completely
Anyway.
forgotten what we were talking before.
You guys are
Um,
distributing the equipment.
Ah, yeah.
I'll take grappling hooks with some rope, and I'm gonna take some leather, the studded leather armor as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
go studded
yeah.
leather armor, and unless anybody's got an argument, I'll take the other grappling hook because I've got the gloves that climb and stuff. So, if somebody else wants them, the hook's not.
No, I'm good.
I trust you.
I'd take a healer's kit though,
Yeah.
and a vial of antitoxin as well. I feel like we should all probably
Yeah.
grab one of those.
Fair enough. But there's only 6. And,
Just while we're rooting around, wasn't there something about a legend of a ring somewhere on this ship?
on the
On
other
the
ship.
other ship.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Again, our
Yeah,
ship's
Clement.
confused.
You said you
Well-
stole from many ships. This isn't one of them, is it? Like,
Back history DMs, have I ever stolen from this particular ship? I would guess not. I
Yeah.
think I've stolen from one of his fleet, but not from this particular one.
not from this exact ship. Okay.
No.
This
Um,
seems less like a part of his fleet and more like a hired ship.
Yeah.
So you don't recognize the ship.
I had had it.
No. Are you Hambo? Was ready for the stuff that had more pets, not people?
I don't know what this music
More
is.
stuff.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
My bop, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, whatever pays the bill.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take a potion of healing and antitoxin.
Should
Suspicious.
we give the other potion of healing to Gerald in his bag?
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel like as well he gets people and less likely to be broken.
Hmm.
I feel like we might need rope for this. I just have a feeling. I'm gonna take a rope. Sure.
Question for the DMs: did the captain take the rock, or did he just like cold shoulder airless?
He didn't take the rock.
Okay, cool.
Is anyone taking a crossbow?
I'm good.
Bolts for the crossbow.
20 bolts each. For each crossbow.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I'd use some, but it seems like my quiver is still full, so I'll leave it.
Would I be able to take one DMs, or have I got a limit on what I can get?
What you after?
Other than weight, I mean. Like, I was looking at the crossbows.
You can take a crossbow if you want. These are your things to do with as you wish.
I say if you want one, you take one, dear.
Let me know once
If no one's gonna
you're
take
all
another
divvied up.
crossbow, I'm gonna take. Let's say, if no one's taking another crossbow, I'm gonna take the other 20 bolts. 40 bolts. This is really nice music. I could work to that.
Well, it was either this or there was one that was like proper Pirates of the Caribbean dramatic music, and I was like, we're not there yet.
Yeah, me and Alice put some music on the other week, and it was meant to be relaxing. It was not.
It was stressful.
It was very stressful. I throw the 2 sacks of carrion treasure to Himbo because he'd be strong, and chances are he's gonna grab the treasure first. If anything, along with Elrim, most probably. But yeah.
Himbo, you are. What have you done with this barrel of ale?
Oh, I thought you'd given that away.
Yeah, I left it on the top deck.
Okay, you hear a knock at the door, and Skomnook's there, and he kind of says, we can move this barrel.
No,
If you can't move
it's
the
for
barrel.
you.
What is it?
What do you think?
I don't know, fish?
No. Ale. Close the door.
Okay, and you hear him retreat. Have you guys all divvied up?
Yeah.
Okay, you hear the clunking as several boots kind of board the ship, and they're walking on the ceiling above you. The light filters through from the deck above, where the planks have kind of warped from the seawater, having splashed over the sides. You hear the scraping of wood as the plank. I keep forgetting the fucking word plank. You hear the scraping of wood as the plank is drawn in over the deck, and stashed away wherever that is. I don't know, side of the boat or something. And lots of muttering and shouting of, lower the sails, raise anchor, and to Clement and Gerald, a very distinctive kind of clunking sound as you hear the anchor being raised up from the ocean floor, the metal of the chain wrapping round as it pulls up, and the dwarves lower the rope. You hear the wind whoosh, catching the sail, and suddenly you're moving. Not fast, but you're moving. We're going to do this pretty rapid over these next 5 days. So, first off, can I have Airless, can you roll me a d10, please?
I don't know which one's the D10.
Inside
Is
die.
it the one that has a 9 and a 0 on it? I'm assuming.
Yes.
That's a 1.
A 1. Okay.
Yep.
For the first day of your journey, it takes a bit of getting used to for those of you who are not seagoers, but you do get used to it. The waves are steady, consistent, and the sun continues to shine, though you don't see much of it. Food is brought to you several times throughout the day, and it's not just what you'd expect. It's not just fish and salted meats and preservatives. There's fresh fruit on board, and there's fresh vegetables and cold drinks and things you wouldn't necessarily expect. But for how long that will last, you're not sure. The weather is warm. The sea is calm. You all sleep well. Next day, can I have Elrin roll me a d10, please?
That's an 8.
An 8, okay. Huh?
I don't like this. I don't know why they were doing this.
The waves begin to pick up on the second day. Himbo, you are very seasick. The second day is hard on you. You spend a lot of time sticking your head out of the privy toilet and vomiting down the side of the boat as the waves kind of thrash the boat about. You hear shouting from the dwarves above. Still fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, fresh drinks. They're making your life as comfortable as they can whilst dealing with the horrors of the sea. Weirdly enough, the sky remains, the weather remains consistent, although it seems the tide is not on your side. Gimbal, can I ask, have you eaten any mushrooms on your journey?
Have I eaten any?
Yes.
Yeah, let's say I have, yeah.
How many?
Definitely would have.
Oh.
Let's go with, I currently have
1 an hour.
around
Roll a
I have
D100.
eight on me in total, so it'd be less than 8. I would probably, we're on day 2, right? Of this
Correct.
voyage? Let's say I would probably had about 2 or 3.
Roll a D100 for me.
Right. Oh god. 14.
Okay.
1-4.
Roll again for me.
Oh, it's even the right dice. Yes, okay. 17. Are you fucking kidding me? 1-7.
You also spend a
Not
fair
looking
bit of
good.
time in the privy. So you are shitting your guts out into a bucket whilst Himbo is vomiting his guts out of the window in this small room together. It's a bonding experience. You can
Fist bump.
you can hardly believe that when you both tackled the haunted house together, there was any animosity between you. This is truly something else.
We've learned a lot about each other and our insights.
Gerald, roll a D10 for me. We're going on to day 3 now. Gerald.
Oh, sorry. I do apologise. I just realised that's my name. I was like, "Fucking hurry up, Charles."
D10 for me.
T10. Jesus Christ.
Does it help I keep referring to myself in the third person? as well,
1.
so-
Natural.
A 1.
Obviously. Yeah, I've not had the modifier.
Okay.
1. Yeah.
So it seems like same as the first day. The tide begins to chill. The waves calm. Gimbal, your stomach is getting used to this horrible, horrible thing you're putting it through. Himbo, the calming of the sea brings you relief. It's you're far out now. There is not a landmass in sight when you look out the windows. The weather is chill. It's tastes like salt. You've got that ocean breeze. There is no fresh fruit brought to you on this day, but the meals are nice. The food is well prepared. There is still the hustle and bustle of the dwarves above deck. How many you're not sure, but there's a lot of them. And they, aside from Scumnook, who you've kind of gathered is like the errand boy for the captain, they leave you alone. they are paid to do a job, and a job they will do. You sleep soundly. Day 4, can I have Himbo roll me a d10?
Oh boy. Please be good. 5.
5. Okay. Day 4, the weather begins to lash it down. You are... It's now that you're reminded that Saltmarsh is very equatorial. The tropical storm that rolls in. The boat is... Ooh, a fly. The boat is steeping to the left and steeping to the right as the waves kind of crash over it. You have to close the windows in the 2 windows down below and the one in the privy. Water still seems to seep through. The bedding on your sleeping arrangements gets thrown around. The kind of the crates slide across the room, the table, the things that you've left on the side, they go clattering to the floor. It is chaos, and it lasts for hours. It is hard to remain positive, and throughout this you're so convinced that you are about to be sunk at any moment. Gimbal, you are praying to Procan, please don't sink this boat. I'm going to get treasure, I'll give it to you. You're desperate for him to not sink this boat.
I'm furiously fondling my pearl bead necklace and thinking of offering it somewhere else.
It's a hard day. And for the final day, Clement, if you can roll a d10 for me.
Yep. Had a feeling I was about to be
It's a sleepless night that night.
Every night's a sleepless night on this boat.
7.
7. Perfect. Thank you. Albeit stressful at times, you have safely journeyed to your destination. The ocean is calm. You've not incurred any would-be pirates upon your boats. You've not incurred any attacks from creatures of the deep. You have been very fortunate. And you hear shouting from above. Come quick! Come quick! And Skomnuk bashes on your door and shouts, "Come, up you come, up you come! We're here!" Upon looking out, around, I don't know, 1,000 feet away, you see the sight of a looming, shattered hulk of a derelict boat. There does not seem to be a mast attached. And as Wolgar brings the boat closer and closer, the external features are more obvious. The masts have completely shorn off, but the upper deck appears completely clear of debris, as if whatever hit the ship was strong enough to carry off the mast's sails and its rigging. Its figurehead, once a majestic angel in flight, has been hacked and disfigured. Clement and Gerald, you see that the ship has suffered heavy damage across its upper decks, consistent with the effect of a typhoon or a tidal wave. The vessel tips noticeably to port, evident that the ballast has shifted, though the incline does not appear severe enough to make moving around it's not too hazardous moving around on deck. The ship, it rides low in the water, kind of implying that the bilge and perhaps even the lowest deck are flooded. You suspect that to tow this ship back to port, by the time you get there, it will have
It'll be
already
on the
sunk.
Hmm.
It's kind of astonishing that it's still afloat, really.
I'd put bets on it. This boat looks like it might have seen a creature or two, let alone a typhoon. Jared, what are you thinking?
It's not pretty, is it?
Well,
Gerald,
Are they-
Clement, make a nature check for me.
ooh. Is that a D12 for that? Sorry, to ask a dumb
D20.
question. Never made a nature check before.
Funny.
So
It's
this is
intelligence one.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
intelligence
okay.
check.
Let me get my sheets. Hold on.
It's a D20.
Oh, that's good. Okay, hold on. 14 plus 2 is a 16.
22.
What did you get, Gerald?
22. 17
Oh.
plus 5. Please.
Nice.
You got a
You-
plus 5 at all? Dang.
Gerald,
Yeah, I'm
you
intelligent.
spot significant impact damage to the ship's hull that shows it came under attack from a seagoing creature. Not all of its damage is due to time and weather.
This is not all as natural as it might seem, or rather, but you see this kind of marks here. These are from, I'm not sure what, some kind of creature. This isn't the waves. This isn't rocks. This, you can see a perfect cartoon imprint of a fin.
Something.
Big fish.
It does feel like it's been whacked, and not just by the weather, so.
I mean, they're not telling us, maybe.
I mean, based on how far, we're definitely gonna assume a no man. So, yeah, we've got a bit of creatures around here.
How big are we talking? Do we think this thing was?
I mean, looking at the size of the ship, quite. Ooh, big! Or. quite
Ignore
moving.
what's happening.
What are you doing?
Just ignore it.
It's opening up.
I'm not seeing anything.
We don't see at all! No.
Hang on a minute.
Hold up there. I would say a large creature from the. You look at or certainly the damage even before that. Do we know if it? Well, I think we don't know any of the crew survived because the boat just went. Oh no! Did the boat originally adrift? Was that what happened? Or
So, Albrecht mentioned that some of the crew managed to escape to an island, but that's like all he knows. He doesn't know anything else.
I feel like there's a few pieces of this puzzle that are yet to be placed. Is how I feel. For those who do not understand what I'm trying to say, I don't think we've been handed the whole truth scan.
I have no idea what's going on.
All right, you lot. This is Captain Volga.
Okay, but
The Rizzgizzards need two of my crew to ferry them to the Emperor. Can you grab them some ropes and grappling hooks so they can get on board, please? And you see like two of the closest say like yes, and they go and grab some grappling hooks and get the rowboat ready to take you.
Let's
we're on
go.
the rowboat, aren't we? So we'll go for it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've put you in there, but you're not in there yet if you don't want to be.
Alright. I just assumed that we'd been thrown
It's just
on
for
there,
ease.
sorry.
It's just for ease. It's just.
Okay. I
Or
expect looking at the boat, but we're gonna have to most of that underwater, so we'll have to tread quite carefully, gang.
I'll follow your lead in this.
I assume we've all been practicing holding our breath on the journey here, so we have to.
I mean, I certainly, while I've been on the toilet.
With him over your shoulder. Out
Yeah.
there.
I think we both both
From the smells of that
extensive
boy,
practice
my
of
breath's
not
pretty
breathing
good.
in.
Oh.
Alright. What my two crew are gonna do is they'll row you to the Emperor, allow you to get on board, and then they'll row about 200 feet away and hold their position, and we'll be there when you come back out.
Why are they gonna back away?
Because we've only been paid to transport.
What if there's
I feel
something
like
on
just
there?
Sat in a rowboat. Yeah, but if you're just sat in a rowboat in the middle of the sea, aren't you more exposed?
Well, we've got our ship behind us. We'll be fine. They'll be
Elrin?
fine.
Yeah,
We-
but boats in it. Let's go.
Okay. So,
Can we see any dolphins?
No. Make a perception check.
No. Is it gonna be no regardless of what I roll?
Nope.
The comment, Your Honour.
11
Roll
plus.
20 after asking that.
It's 15.
No.
Do I see
Roll
anything
Lisa
else?
dirt.
Listen to that.
Just see.
Roll me a nature check.
Oh. 20.
Nat.
Yeah, natural.
So you get really excited and you're like, oh my god, I can see some dolphins. Oh my god, oh my god. You see them kind of swimming alongside the rowboat, and then you have a closer look and it's like a shoe.
Not interested in shoes.
Wait, do you still not have shoes?
Oh, you don't have.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
singular
Shoes.
shoe. It's like a
Shoes are
boot, a
boring.
leather boot.
That's not your
Is
boot,
there
is it?
still like a leg in it, or
No,
is
it's
it
just
washed out all this way?
a leather boot.
there's still a leg in it.
It's the boot
Alright.
that you lost that's been washed out to sea
Is
from the
it one of my
marshes.
boots?
Yeah.
Would I recognise my
Oh.
boot?
It's a bit big for you if you were to try it on.
No. Don't have shoes anymore. I've been. I can't think of the words. Carry on. Ignore me.
Sorry, go past everyone here. Do the two crew members who are with us, do they get the grappling hook to get the boat closer to the big boat so that we can get on, or do we have to do that?
Well, they've given you ropes and grappling hooks to enable you to get on. So you can choose to use them, or you can just try
I'm
and.
gonna grapple the boat nearer the boat so we can go to the ladder on the side of the boat. I'm not. Okay, we're not doing parkour onto a boat. That's what
How do you know that there's ladders?
The two crew
How
members who you've got with you are called Duznol and Fuzzgrud.
Neither of them are called
Excellent
ballerina.
names.
Okay, so Duznol
Duznol,
and
Fuzzgrud.
fabulous.
You sound really happy, Clement.
I don't. Yeah, for good reason.
Also, just to confirm, there are no ladders.
As
No
as
ladders,
as
okay.
you're now fairly close to the ship,
Okay.
you see that the there are no portholes or large openings in the hull, so you have to go via the main deck, and it is covered in algae.
How long has this boat been here? How long has this been adrift?
Looks like a long time.
And we're only just going to get this now?
Maybe he ran out of other money.
Hmm.
I forget. Did we establish that we were throwing the grappling hooks or are the dwarves?
Yes.
doing it?
You are.
We have apparently because the dwarves
Okay.
only do transport.
Well, I've got one of them. So throwing it is that a dex or strength?
Carrot is spicy.
It is a dexterity for throwing.
Aaron, if you can get
17.
me closer, I can do a climb up with my
Oh.
gloves to just check out stuff initially.
I've got a 17 on the throw.
Yeah, you're good. It hooks onto
Cool.
something on the main deck. You're not sure what it hooks onto, but it hooks onto something and it's pretty solid in your grip.
A corpse. Excellent.
Yes.
Clement, you've got the other. Are you throwing yours as well?
Well,
Okay.
the guys gave us. I'm gonna keep my grappling hook in my bag, but I'm gonna go to Does Null, or Thirstfund, or whatever his name is,
Does Grund?
and yeah, and get the grappling hook from them that they seem to have grabbed, and we'll use that. Shall I throw it then? I suppose.
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
dexterity
that's
check
fine.
for me.
Like, see, have I got that? Okay, we're fine for that. I can do that. Oh, how do I do that again? So that'll be a 16.
Yeah, you're fine. The second one, kind of parallel, running completely parallel to the first thrown, also lands in something on the hull. Not sure what, but it catches, and you're able to.
We start to gently pull up.
Descriptions
Like,
are suspicious.
yeah. We can gently pull.
Closer.
And then can I climb using my lovely gloves? Hopefully, if we're close enough. Or do we now have to do a strength check to pull the rowboat?
1 second.
God, I'm there picturing us tipping this rowboat over now.
Everyone capsizes. The dwarves sink to the bottom of the ocean.
Imagine if we tipped the big boat over.
Oh,
Too strong.
Would be funny.
Just the right amount of might is what I suggest.
For gentle pulling.
Yeah.
Okay, you roll a athletics check for me for climbing with your gloves.
Oh,
I'm also going to climb up my rope, so should I do the same?
Hang on, let Clement do hers.
21.
Is that plus your 5 from your gloves?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, plus my 5 from my gloves, then we're looking at 26.
Yes. Clement, you fly up the side of that boat. You don't even touch the rope. You just scurry up the side of the boat. Elrin, since you used the rope to help yourself up, you don't need to make a check.
Excellent. I am on the boat.
What do we see?
Are the rest of you climbing up?
I was gonna say, are we waiting for the rest of you, or?
Yeah, I'm scurrying after them.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1 by 1, or 2 by 2, because there's 2 ropes. You all climb up the ropes onto the boat. No check needed, unless you feel like your character could do with a check. I love how
Fall into the
squiff these circles have gotten, Amy.
It's just, I just can't be asked.
And the boat all of a sudden got really stubby, didn't it? Like...
So
Yes.
on
Love it.
this is on
They're on
the main deck.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The Emperor's upper decks slope gently towards the ship gently down towards the ship's port side. The forecastle and quarterdeck are empty, and short wooden stumps are all that remain of the ship's mast. The double doors leading to the
That's lovely.
cabins fore and aft appear intact, as does the metal grate in the deck that offers access to the lower decks. Aside from the rhythmic creak of the ship's badly weathered timbers, all seems quiet.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we
Uh,
better stop box hunting then.
I don't like the sound of that.
do we want to start at the top and work our way down?
Yeah, I feel like, guys, we need to stick together on this one. I don't trust this.
Oh, but we can cover more ground if we split up.
We should split up and search for clues.
Dog died. We're not doing that.
The dog died because we left it alone.
May have found clues before it died.
We got bims.
Okay. Well, let's go to the stern first.
Where's that?
Number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open the door cautiously.
Obviously following on.
Hang fire.
Okay. I do not open the door cautiously.
Before you wander off, can I remind you we're playing D&D and you can choose to do specific checks whilst we're on this specific area.
Perception check to look for box.
What are you looking for? Perception check.
Yep, for
Yep.
for box.
Ellis, make a perception check, please.
Natural.
Nat 20. You notice that the deck is absolutely covered in bloodstains. It's not to the point where the
Oh.
whole deck is red, but there are bloodstains. There's a lot of bloodstains on the deck.
Guys,
Mhm.
I haven't found the box, but I'm a little bit concerned about on the deck right now. I'm assuming that this boat was not red before all this green stuff grew on it. Should we be worried about that?
Storms
mean-
don't tend to leave this many bloodstains.
No.
What?
This kind of hand with our theory, doesn't it, Gerald?
You also notice, Ellis, that the ship's wheel creaks as it turns easily and freely.
Should, like, I'm gonna point. I'm gonna tug on Clement's cloak or whatever she's wearing. I'm gonna go point at the wheel and be like, I don't know anything about big boats. Every time that I've seen one of those, someone's been holding it. Should it be doing that?
Especially something's disconnected.
Oh.
It's not a good sign. It means we know we definitely can't tow the boat, but certainly trying to manoeuvre it or steer it somewhere else, it's not going to happen now.
That ring that was mentioned, that's roulette.
Hmm.
You can. It said you can completely control the ship using one single ring. The words.
I'm thinking now, that I was focusing too much on remembering breakfast when they last mentioned that little tidbit. Are we not a bit concerned about, you know?
We'll be lucky if that ring's still here. We'll be lucky if the deed's still intact. This is looking not too fantastic.
I don't know. I don't know.
Better stop.
I'm being uneasy. Sorry. No, it's okay. This whole experience has had me a bit shook.
I tap Ellis on my shoulder and comforting as I can. I said we better crack on whilst we've still got some form of daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What time of day is it? Magical voice in the sky?
About 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
When we threw the grappling hooks on, you said they latched onto something. Can I look at what that is?
It's the side of the boat.
Okay. Because your description made it sound well.
Yeah.
You know, like a body or something.
Um,
Yeah.
Airless has no. Clement's latched onto the metal grid. Your Elrin's latched onto the side of the boat.
That's fine. I've still got a grappling hook in my. I have a feeling. Cool. Are you gonna go back to the start of the boat then? Go to number 2.
Yeah.
Over the-
Yeah. Start searching rooms for boxes, looking for suspicious things. So yeah, I'll go open the door to whatever number 2 is, please.
Okay.
Spoiler, no.
Looking into room number 2, a rough
Oh.
stone altar dominates this cabin. Strange markings cover its surface, dried mud cakes the floor around it, and humanoid skulls ring the walls above, each mounted on a wooden spike. The corners of this room are piled with garbage and debris, crudely cut wooden logs, smashed furniture, torn sacks, shattered crates, and small piles of dried palm fronds. A staircase descends from the southeast corner, and an acrid odour fills the air. What colour are
I was
you?
dark blue.
Yeah, I've followed him.
Yeah.
Have
I
you?
don't
Wait,
know if
wait,
Gimbal
wait, wait,
followed.
Yeah.
wait. Have you gone in the room?
I said I'd open the door. I think I probably would have walked
I've got
into
a
it.
loaded question. I
Okay.
don't know what it is.
Yeah. I'm like just inside.
Okay.
This is like a religion, so I'm gonna
Oh,
call
so
Gimbal
saying
over.
Gimbal.
Be like,
Yeah.
this isn't guys, is it?
Let me have a wee look and maybe roll religion.
Yes, Gimbal, roll a religion check for me with advantage.
Oh my god, I don't think I've ever rolled religion before, even as a cleric. How about that?
Is anyone else proficient in religion?
No.
Not efficient.
No, I've got plus 5 to it, but
I'm gonna use my inspiration because I'm
No,
fish.
Gerald, this isn't
I'm
something you'd know.
very intelligent.
15.
15. Okay. This is a shrine to Lolth, the demon queen of spiders. The skulls are
Fellas.
cracked, weathered, and old. I will say, I'll write her name. Lolth, the demon queen of spiders.
Gonna relay this information to the group and cower with
Um,
fear because I don't like spiders.
So, wait, this demon boat belongs to the nice gentleman that we met?
Or it was put here by whatever did this off, like to this boat.
Gimbal,
Oh.
what colour are you?
Pink.
White, sorry.
That's
Okay.
Oh. This room is gross and something smells bad.
I don't have a good track record with
And-
instincts.
Like that, a huge spider bursts, like, I'm talking huge, bursts from the webs on the port side, while an ettercap emerges from the starboard side of the room. An ettercap.
What?
An ettercap is, ettercap? It's not an open source tool. It is a monstrosity. It's bipedal. But I'll send a picture. Hideous.
Yeah.
Have you opened the door all the way, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep.
door is open. Yeah, please.
Spiders.
At the
Oh,
same
that's
time,
great.
4 swarms of insects crawl through from the deck below.
Are they all in the room?
They are all in that room. DM Ginger, you able to put them in places?
Yeah,
With
What's-
a epitaph?
What's
Oh,
I just
giant spider.
Oh dear lord, it's
check?
eaten us all.
Clement, can I just check what your passive perception is, please?
My passive perception. Yes. Why can I not see it? 12. But
12.
I do have +2. I can add to that.
No, passive perception is just passive.
Damn
Airless, is yours still 13?
My passive. I've forgotten where that is. Yeah, it's still 13.
So, hang on. I'm just writing this down. Clement, Airless. Gerald, yours is 15, right?
Passive perception is indeed 15. Yeah.
Gimbal, yours is 13.
We say so, yeah.
Himbo, is yours 11?
11.
And Elrin, what's yours?
14.
14, okay. So it is Clement, Airless, Gimbal, Tosca, and Himbo. You are all surprised for this first round.
Ah,
Oh,
Um,
they're all. So just checking, they're all in room 2, aren't they? Like not on the deck.
they're in room 2, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Have you got the
I didn't know it
swarms,
was
DM
passive
Ginge?
perception that-
And 4. Yeah, I was gonna say we've got 4 swarms as well.
I'm just doing it right now.
Oh, thank you. This is. Everyone can roll initiative for me.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, roll for
I've not seen. Oh yeah, can you do Tosca, please?
initiative.
I don't know if Tosca's got a level.
I've envisioned that when we were talking about big creatures, Tosca had asked lots of questions about them in a really good, informative manner. And
Yep.
now
She'll
she's
probably
basically
everything.
trying to identify all the lovely ends,
Yeah.
which is not going to help us at this point in time when we need to kill them.
Can't wait
Maybe
for roll on
you
top of
find
it.
the weakness.
She might know the weakness, to be fair. What is
Oh.
she? Is she a wood elf? No,
They are a wood elf, yeah.
I'm a wood
Yeah.
elf. She's a
Yeah.
half elf. They're a half elf.
They are a
they're
half elf.
half elf, yeah.
And I made the same mistake.
I'm referring to their human form most of the time at the moment, but they are wood elf.
I'm a wood elf.
Oh, I need. Okay, I'll check.
They're,
Tosca
they're a
what
half
they are.
elf.
They're just half. Okay.
No, I think you can get like half wood or half wood
Yeah.
elf or high elf or whatever.
Phew!
Yeah, they're half elf. They're just
Elf.
half elf.
Sorry, I'm douching.
I'm trying to figure out how we change. How do I identify which one is Swarm 1, Swarm 2, Swarm 3, and Swarm 4?
You
One.
count them.
At the top and 4 down to the bottom, maybe.
Yeah, but when they move.
Or just remember.
I'll remember.
Okay.
I'll remember.
Simply just remember.
Right, can I have... Hang on. That is... Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, guys. And... Has everyone rolled initiative?
Yeah.
Yep.
Amy, have you seen how many hit points these things have?
No.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Why would you do
episode of
this?
it's not okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's
you
not
see how much
okay.
damage they
You're
do.
fine, guys. Be confident. You're fine. I think that's the
Cosmic
whole
warfare,
point,
that's
though.
ignorant.
DM battle.
What was
Right,
it? Thunderclap?
Say
Thunderwave?
goodbye to everyone, guys.
Yeah. Goodbye, boat.
We're all gonna drown.
Oh, I've rolled quite high on initiative on all of
Already
these as
drowning.
well. I'm so sorry.
That's Fine.
You hate us.
Cheating, I better go double check these die.
Okay.
Weighted die.
Okay. Can I have Tosca's initiative? It's 18.
18.
Tosca.
Yeah.
Clement.
14.
Ellis. Ellis.
16.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I
Elrin.
did say it. No.
I didn't get that, Elrin. Can you say it again, please?
14.
Oh, really low. Oh, God. Okay. Gerald.
21. Nat 20.
Nice. I also got a nat 20 on one of my creatures. Gimbal.
21.
Nice. Himbo.
18.
Okay. So, I'm going to write down what order we're going in. You guys aren't going to know when the bad guys are going.
Yay. So I apologize. Our internet is being just really crap at the moment. So if we break out or you guys break out, it's just probably us.
Yeah, let's see how many frames I've dropped. 422 frames!
Ooh.
Yay.
Right, I've put the order up. Everyone should be able to see it. I don't need that.
It's not good.
No, I've got a +5 to initiative. How am I this far
You
behind
still only
everyone
got.
Okay,
I mean, my rogue has a +9, and I still hit once. Many
first
times,
to
actually.
attack is the giant spider, and it is going to
Wait. Munch.
walk towards Elrin
No,
and make a bite attack.
that's not good.
That is a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Sorry, I've not had any of my dice out. I did not expect you to get to this point in the session today. That is 7 points of damage to you, please. Piercing damage. And make a Constitution saving throw, please.
4. Assume I'm poisoned now.
You take 8 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Dean, can you hear?
Yeah.
That is going to be the giant spider's turn.
This does spooky.
Okay. Next up is Gerald.
Yeah, okay. Look at these bastards. Such a struggling with the image. Look up distances. Oh, it's not loading. That's my Discord. I don't think that's actually your internet at this point. There we go. Alright. Let's.
Who's orange? Sorry.
I think that's the thing of orange.
Gerald.
Okay.
Let's. Yeah. Am I right at the front? I would like them away from me. No, that's not. The wall over there. That'd be very okay.
You're very
There's little
quiet.
spiders. Am I? Apologies. The mindset's struggling there. Just trying to spell what's happening. Okay. Thing I would like to nice and simply take a step back, take 2 steps back, and enlarge on my good friend. Colours. Who is blue?
Blue is Elrin, pink is Gimbal.
Jimbo.
Oh shit. Kimbal's right. Okay. Elrin actually, I think. Ooh, no, that's unknown because you're great dex point. Gimbal.
Him.
No, not Gimbal. I'm getting my names mixed up between Gimbal and Himbo. Himbo, I'd like to enlarge you, please.
Okay. Himbo doubles in size.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Gets advantage on strength checks, saving throws. Extra 1d4 damage with any weapons. And you are now big.
Himbo, what colour are you?
Big. Green. What other colour could it be?
He is
Nice.
now a large. Oh wait, you're a dwarf. You're medium. So yeah, you're now a large creature, which means you take up.
More space.
This is your god-given right.
Christ.
Large space.
It was it? Sorry, I'm confused. Was it Himbo or Gimbal?
Himbo.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I had Gimbal.
I'm still small, so
Is he not going to be able to get through the door?
No, he can't fit through the
That's
door
what I
now. Gerald, is that your turn?
That is my turn, sorry.
Are you staying in the doorway?
No, I was trying to get a step out of the way.
Okay, next up, Gimbal. Tosca's up next, FYI.
am I not surprised?
You are surprised. You miss a turn.
Oh well.
It's
so useful rolling 20.
Tosca, who also is surprised and misses a turn. Himbo is also surprised and misses a turn. Then it is
Yay.
Swarm 1's turn.
Oh, I'm gonna die before anyone can do anything.
Are you? I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I've lost almost half my hit points already.
Swarm 1 is closest to Elrin. It's going to attack Elrin. It is going to bite. It has to be in the same space as Elrin to bite. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to bite you. And that is a 7 to
Munch.
hit.
Does not. Not.
That is Swarm 1's turn. Swarm 2's turn is going
Does
to.
it just share the same space as me now?
Swarm 1
forever.
shares the same space as you, yes. It's on you. It is a swarm of spiders, tiny spiders on you. Swarm 2 is going to scurry out the room and towards. Is that Airless? The yellow?
Yep.
As it goes past, Gimbal, you don't get a reaction. Elrin, you get a reaction. If you
I'm
wish.
gonna stab it.
Roll to
Swing my
attack.
sword. Get to use my new sword. Plus 8 is maths 14.
Wait, was that attack of opportunity? Sorry. Or
Yes, it was.
yeah, sorry. Thank you.
14 hits. Roll damage.
Damage 1d6. It's 3 plus 6 is 9.
Okay, that is cool. It is going to attack Airless with a bite.
No.
So they are now in your space, and that fuck me. That is a 5 to hit.
It's armor
Misses.
class, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Airless, you would be up. You miss a turn. You're surprised. Then it is the third swarm's turn, and that is going to attack Gimbal. That is going to go into Gimbal's space and make a bite attack.
Rather it didn't.
That is a 16 to hit. Does it hit?
What's that? Checking against my armor class?
Yeah.
Your AC, yeah.
My armor class is 20, so swivel.
No. Okay. Next up would be
Yeah.
Clement, but she misses a go. Now it is Elrin's turn. Gerald, you're up next.
I've got the spell Burning Hands. Would that hit the swarm that's on me?
It would.
Cool. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get the big spider as well. 15-foot cone. So
Yeah.
it's a DC 13 Dex check. Yeah.
Okay, the swarm
Off.
succeeds. The giant spider also succeeds.
Down. So they take half of 11.
So 6.
Yes.
Okay, and that is swarm 1 that's on you. So that is. There we go. Next up is the Ettercap, this monstrosity's turn. That is going to charge forwards, kind of grunting and making little weird clacky noises towards Gimbal. And it is going to go for a bite on Gimbal with its scary face. And that is a 7 to hit, which does not hit. It doesn't share the same space as Gimbal, so it just sits next to Gimbal. So then, instead, it's going to go for a claw attack. With a 23 to hit. Which does hit.
Damn it.
Dealing...
Is that melee attack?
Huh?
It is a melee.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, cool.
Dealing 6
I'm gonna
points of
react.
damage. Oh no, 8 points of damage. Slashing damage.
Okay.
Does that also affect the swarm in the same space?
No.
I use my melee hit reaction?
Yes.
Okay. Hitting it with 16.
Oh, actually, no, you can't because you're surprised. You can't hit it. You can't react till the start of the next round.
Oh my god.
And we're not on the next round yet.
CRB. Okay. Fine.
Next up is... Oh, we need some battle music. This is creepy dungeon music. Where's
Gerald, you're next.
No,
That's
he's
it.
not.
Well,
He's not
because
next.
you got-
It's
Okay,
another
never
swarm.
mind.
Shit, the head.
But Gerald, you are
Got
next
excited.
after this.
I did. I nearly came a bit. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just putting some better music on so we don't all fall asleep.
Oh, now we're fucking going. Let's do this.
The
I'm awake.
fourth swarm is going to scurry forward and also attempt to bite. I guess it can't. It's going to go through the door. And it's going to... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Who's light blue?
Me, I'm Cerulean.
Yep, it's going to go and bite Clement with a 12 to hit.
Oh, that does nothing then.
Okay. Next up is the giant spider's turn. It is going to go for another attack on Elrin. And it is going to bite Elrin with a 13 to hit,
Misses.
doing no damage. Okay. Next up is Gerald. Gimbal, you're up next.
Sick. Going to. Oh mate, there is nothing good to do here about the I have available. I'm not gonna lie. desperately want to do something helpful. I just don't know if I have anything helpful. Nothing here is helpful in this situation. Ah, fuck everyone. Terribly sorry. I'm just trying to find anything that's going to be useful here. I think it's be really boring and just be.
You do have spell slots. You should do.
I know I have spell slots. I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
I don't have any useful spells for this situation. I'm
Oh,
ready to
okay,
cast
okay. Oh,
like
I
a
thought you
buff
said you didn't have
spell,
any
like
'cause you'd have a long rest.
yeah, no. I've got spell slots. Just not anything interesting, helpful. I think gust of wind because we're indoors. Just not. It's so close quarters. I won't open the maps. It's just gonna have to be a boring magic missile. Magic missile, please.
On what?
Just all into the attic.
Or into the Etiquin?
That's the one. Sorry.
It's a cap, sorry. You're right. Yeah, roll your damage.
Oh, it was Escap. Aha. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I'm trying. One. Two. I don't know if they heard me there.
No, I did not, sorry.
Oh, apology. Like, they're still silent. 12 damage, please.
12?
12, yeah, sorry. Sorry, I don't know why or having.
No, it's.
audio
I think
issues.
our
I have to
internet's also
apologise.
having issues. Okay, these missiles come firing out and twisting round the door frame, hit into the chest of the Etacap, and it kind of screeches as it
Nice.
reels back. Next up is Gimbal.
Alright. Probably not safe to do Thunder Wave. I will do my usual guiding bolt, please, on. It's the Ether Cap that's directly in front of me, right? Over the. I'm assuming the swarm is on the floor, yeah? So I can aim above them?
The swarm is on you. But,
Oh, on me?
yes. But,
Oh my god, okay.
you can hit them with targeted spells. It depends. Are you hitting the Etacap with Guiding Bolt?
Yeah, I was aiming for the air cap, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Cannot find my dice. 9. Yeah, 22.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Sick. Can never remember how many dice it is. That is like. Oh wait, it's like.
4d6.
Oh, it's raid. Got that. Okay. 6. 3. 3. 4. 6.
What level are you doing it at?
16. Oh yeah, I was using a level. I was using a level 1. I'll be honest.
Okay.
How much
Okay, cool.
damage?
16.
3, 3, 6, 4, 16.
Okay. The bolt of energy shoots out your hand, and following on from the missile damage that it's just impacted on its chest, this radiant damage burns a hole in its chest. It is still standing. Next up is
Can I do this? Or.
huh?
Ah, never mind, it's okay.
Also, by the way, any attack roll made against the same target before the end Gimbal's next turn has advantage.
Yes.
That's what it says after this spell. So anyone who attacks that gets advantage.
Himbo's no, Tosca's turn.
Okay, well I am going to. Is anyone in my way? Can I get through the door?
You can pass through people, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go in, and I think I'm gonna attack the Ettercap. Because Tosca's character sheet isn't up to date, I'm just gonna use a weapon. So let me just get it up. So it's a bit out of character because I probably would have used a spell, but I don't know what they are at this level. Right, so I'm gonna use my rapier, which I think I still have.
Yes.
An attack. Okay, cool.
With advantage. You have to be closer. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. And thank God, because that was awful. Okay, perfect. So that is 22.
Hits. Roll damage.
Amazing. Which one's my D8? D8. Who gets that? That's 7.
Okay. The rapier kind of slices across its arm, drawing blood, but not hurting it too badly. Himbo, you're up. Airless, you're going to be
also,
next.
I wanted to give Bardic
Okay.
Inspiration to Airless,
Okay, what do you say?
just because she's. You've got this, Airless. Don't let that bite get you down.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Himbo, you're up.
Arr. Ah, I'm so big. Angry. Rage. Always rage.
Yeah.
Always rage in bear skin. I'm gonna barge my way through to the door. I'm gonna squeeze my way through the door. I'm only 9'6", no, 9'5". Even.
Yeah, but you're wide.
Can I fit through? Well, yes, but I am not opposed to jumping through the door sideways.
Make a...
Hmm.
Don't acrobatics, athletics, please.
He's only twice. He should only be twice as big as he used to be. Right?
I was
Yeah.
only 4'11" before. Like,
Still a medium creature, though.
Like,
Twice as wide, or is he twice as
yeah,
tall?
large doesn't mean takes up to like a 4x4 square.
I'm sure it does.
I mean, it wouldn't just make you tall; it would make you just
I mean,
proportionally
he'd
bigger,
need to
right?
be over like he'd need to be 10 foot wide in each direction.
Yeah, the target size doubles in all
Got up to 5 foot
dimensions,
square.
and its weight is
Yeah,
multiplied by
doubles.
8.
But
This
he
growth
wasn't 5 feet wide before. He
No.
was like 2 feet wide.
This
He's a
growth
like,
Okay.
increases its size by
I-
one
I don't know,
category from
occupy a
medium to
square.
large.
yeah,
but
I
it
would
doesn't-
still
large
only
creatures
wait.
don't take up.
Don't.
That's 10 feet wide.
Large creatures take up 10 by 10 feet.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm medium.
Yeah,
I'll
you're medium, but now you're
Yeah.
big.
cancel concentration. I'll cancel concentration on the spell react. Like,
I'll save that for when we get.
I am 4'11"
Sorry,
and 150
realise
pounds,
it's,
so I'm
I'll
9'5".
cancel concentration so that you can have a turn. Sorry, I didn't realise that cause impacts.
I mean- Hang fire.
No, I mean it's fine. I can, but I think I could fit
No,
through
it's
the door.
right.
That,
cancel it.
I'm feeling big, and I feel like I could fit through that door.
Like,
Standard door 7 foot. I'm only 9 foot. Like, I feel like 23 stone is not a lot. Like,
big boy.
I've seen people way more than 23 stone
We're
walk
on
through
a
the
very
gym door.
So
You're-
right now, like,
You're finally the size you always thought you were.
Make a
Down.
make a dexterity or strength check, your choice.
well, obviously it's strength.
Obviously with advantage from a large person.
But do I get advantage?
Yeah, from a large
advantage on
person.
strength checks.
Oh, thankfully. Oh, nat 20, 23.
Yeah, you barge your way through the door. It's cracked. It's not. It's no longer there. The door falls to the floor. But you have to carry on through because you can't currently be taking up the space you're taking up.
Thank God, because my first roll was a 4.
You'd have to go like above that.
To the spider, probably.
I go to a point I can fit. And I'm like, yeah.
Which is like there.
Okay. I've brought my shield out on the way, which helped me smash through the door. And now I've got my new long sword, and I just trying to obliterate this spider.
Roll to attack.
It didn't need dice. 15.
That hits. Roll your damage with an extra D4 because you're huge. Not huge, large.
Big. Big.
That is okay. 9. With an extra D4.
Yeah, don't forget your rage damage as well.
13.
Is that plus your rage damage?
That's with rage damage, yes.
Okay. You swing your sword down and manage to cleave off half of the spider's legs. It is really hurting.
As
Go on.
as my bonus action, can I use my shield and just fall on the spider to the floor?
No, your bonus action was to rage.
No. Yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
Swarm 1's turn on Elrin. Hang on. It's going to make a bite attack. Which is a not good. It does not hit. That is a 6. So you feel these creatures trying to bite on you, but this studded leather's, doing its work.
It's holding up. Yeah.
Swarm 2's turn. Is going to make a bite attack on. I think Swarm 2's on Airless.
Yeah.
That is an 8. Does not hit. So then it's Airless's turn. Clement, you're going to be up soon, so keep in mind what you want to do.
I'm gonna try and whack the swarm that tried to bite me with my frying pan.
The swarm that is on your body.
Oh, is it on my body? I thought it was in the air.
No, they're it's a swarm of spiders. They are crawling all over you.
Oh, spiders. Shit, then I don't really know what I can do. I'm not gonna hit myself with a frying pan. Shit, I thought I had that made. Okay, let's try and arrange into a plan.
I mean, you can. You might take some damage as well, but you can.
Rush, I try to go
Shove.
Huh?
As an action. Could she shove as like an action?
Yeah, could I try and get them off of me, shake them off?
Yeah, for sure. Make a Make a dexterity check for me.
Okey-dokey.
You have inspiration as well, remember?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Tosca
bar
gave you-
inspiration, yeah. Oh, I forgot how to use bardic inspiration. How do you use it?
You add a D4, I believe, or is it a D6?
It is D4.
You add a D4 to one of your checks.
Oh,
Right,
sorry,
okay.
D6, D6,
Oh.
D6.
D6.
Even better.
I rolled the same number. That didn't help at all. That's a 7. No, 8. Sorry, that's not much better. No, it's 7. I can't count. It's 7.
You are unable to shake them off. I'll give that to you as a bonus action if you want to do an action on them.
I mean, as a bonus action, could Bims try to eat a spider? Is he allowed to do that?
You're not bonded enough yet for him to want to do that.
Ah, dang it. Bims doesn't give a shit about me now. Okay, I guess I'm gonna like unarmed strike, like try to hit the spiders. I don't.
Yeah, you can do that. Roll to hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nat 1.
That does not hit. You slap yourself around the face, thinking there's a spider there, and there's not. It is just a piece of dust. I've just lost my dice. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. That's the end of your turn. Next up is Swarm 3's turn. That is the one that's on
Did you
Clement.
get surprised by Swarm 3?
It's going to bite you, Clement, and it's going to roll a 1. It's not going to bite you, Clement. Next up is Clement's turn.
I'm really confused. I thought you were going to be like, next up's going past that. And I was like,
Elrin, you're up next.
What size are these things again? Like, I'm trying to visualize.
The spiders, these are tiny, tiny spiders.
Oh, I don't like tiny things. I can't hit them easily. Can I try and step back and away from them at least?
No, they are on you.
On me, fuck's sake, man. There's nothing I can do because I fight things, but I can't get them off me.
You can attack them on yourself. It's just things might go badly
Ow.
if you roll low.
Whack them with... Yeah. Can I do stop, drop, and roll?
You can do the Tosca move if you want.
Can I do the stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah. Roll.
Close my mouth whilst I do that.
Roll a d20
Yeah.
and add your strength or dex. It's up to you.
19?
Yeah, that hits. Roll a d. I think I gave Tosca a d6 or a d8 or d6 plus your strength. I think it was.
D6 plus my strength, okay. 6?
6, nice. 6 spiders fall off you, dead, squished.
Thanks for the bright idea, Tosca.
Is there anything you want to do with your bonus action?
No, not at the moment.
Elrin, you're up. Gerald, you're coming up next to think what you're gonna do.
I would like to sneak attack the big spider.
Yes, roll.
21.
Hits, roll damage.
4 plus 4, 1, 9, plus 6 is 15.
And with that, you cleave the legs off the other side of the spider, killing it dead. As it kind of curls up without its legs on the floor. Is that your turn?
Can age from it's on me?
Can what?
That has occurred to me. Can I disengage as a cunning action? Bonus action.
From the spiders that are on you?
Yeah, well, it's a long shot, but I don't want them on me.
Sure.
I will disengage then, and I'm gonna run behind Himbo like a hero.
As it's part of your ability. You can shake them off real fast.
Yeah. Just do a shimmy and run away.
Next up is the Ettercap. It is going to bite. Who's red?
Oscar.
Tosca. It's going to bite Tosca. And no, it's not. It's going to roll a 1. And then it's going to angrily claw Gimbal with a 22. And it's going to do 9 points of slashing damage on you.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Alright.
Melee.
Well, let me just react to that. So that'll take 16 points of damage from me then. Wabam.
16?
Yes, 1-6.
Scorching. Whatever it was, scorching.
How did you react?
My Wrath of the Storm, which is to react to a melee hit by inflicting 2d8, which in turn using Channel Divinity does max damage on lightning and thunder attacks.
Thank you. Cause the creature to make a dexterity saving throw. Which is he does not make it.
Shit.
And he takes max damage.
Not safe.
So 16 damage. The Ettercap shrivels up into a hang on. What damage was it?
It's either lightning or thunder, so I'll go with lightning.
Okay, good choice.
Go with
The
Wrath
Ettercap collapses to the ground, dead.
Nice.
So it's just these swarms of spiders left. Ettercap dead. Giant spider dead. It is Swarm 4's turn on Gimbal. It's going to go for bite. That is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
It's going to do.
You fucking dead.
Oh, I don't have
100
enough.
points.
I don't have enough dice for this.
How does that work if his AC is 20?
Meets it.
A nat
They
20
win.
always hits.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
wanted to check.
And it rolled a nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
Well, if your armor class was 25.
It would still hit. A nat 20 always hits.
Oh, shit.
That is 9 points of piercing damage.
I can only use.
You can only react once per turn as well,
once.
yeah.
Everyone's per turn. Okay, cool.
Okay, Gerald.
9. Sorry, is that 9 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, 9 damage.
It's not looking good, bro.
Lovely. I'll pass Jerry to go take a nibble at someone with a shocking grasp. So I will roll to hit the nearest swarm. I don't know who's yellow.
Airlesses.
Let's get them. Never mind.
Thank you.
11 to hit.
11 to hit.
That was rubbish. Yeah.
Oh, so close. You're so close.
I know, I've rolled a 5.
Does not hit.
Cool.
That
It's
your
my
turn?
Yep.
Gimbal!
I was gonna ask if anyone needed healing, but I think I need the most fucking healing right now, so I did a
Very
level
stuff.
2
Good point.
cure wounds on myself. If I can find it. Cool, so where's my cast ability? It's now +1. Okay. Sorry, I have so many fucking dice. Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. I've just healed myself by 3 hit points.
3
Useless.
on a level 2 cure
Yes.
wounds.
Oh wait, level 2. Oh, that might be a bit better. Hang on.
Get to add your wisdom.
Add another 1d8. 8. Not bad. Alright, cool. That's I think the only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm still covered in spiders, aren't I? To move away would be to get an attack of turning from that, right? So I will simply end my turn there.
Okay. Tosca, Himbo, you're up next.
Which one's Swarm 4?
Swarm 4 is the one that's on Gimbal.
Right. Trying to attack with my rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. That's 22!
Hits,
It's
roll
not enough,
damage.
20. Thank God it doesn't. Gimbal. Okay, that's 7.
Nice, that's the first time that swarm's been damaged, FYI.
Why I.
You killed
Right.
7 spiders. Next up. Oh wait, are you doing anything else with your turn, Tosca?
I don't know if I can. Can I? Can I get Bardic Inspiration again?
I think so. I think you can do it. Is it 3 times per day? Might want to save it though.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save it.
Himbo, you're up. Airlish, you're on deck.
Smush. Yeah, I smush
The swarm.
the swarm.
Roll-
The swarm in front of me.
Roll to hit.
2.
Wow.
Wow.
So 15 to hit.
Okay, 1.
Hits, roll damage.
Fuck yeah. Haha. Ooh. Uh, 16.
16 damage.
Mm-hmm.
You kill every single last spider in that swarm.
Yeah.
They had 16 hit points left.
Oh
Nice.
no. Cut down. Nice.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I move to face the other swarm, like be really close to them?
Yes.
That's surrounding Elrin?
Elrin
No,
is
like north.
behind.
No, like literally just in front of me, so north of that. Up. Yeah, like there.
Yeah, that's as close as you can get with Tosca there.
It's dusk down. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Swarm 2's turn. That's the one on Airless. It's going to try and bite you. It's going to fail to bite you. Next up, Airless's turn.
Yay. I'm gonna try the stop, drop, and roll method because that seems to work better than hitting.
Okay. Roll a d20 plus your strength or dexterity modifier. It's up to you.
Bum, bum, bum. 18.
18.
14.
14. Hits. Roll a d6 plus your
Yay.
strength modifier.
3.
Is that plus your strength modifier?
Yep.
You killed 3 spiders. Next up
Yay.
is Swarm 3. That's the one that's on Clement. It's going to try and bite her. It's going to fail to bite her. Next up is Clement's turn.
Stop, drop, and roll, gang.
Did you ever stop like rolling?
Roll
Not
another.
really. See, I'm still rolling. Rolling. 16 plus 2, so we're 18.
Hits. Roll your damage.
Is it the same one as I did last time?
D6 plus your strength. Yeah.
Look at this. 4.
4. Okay, you kill 4 spiders. Elrin, you're up.
How many left? Come on.
Can I get to swarm? I think 4, the one on Gimbal. Can I sneak attack swarm?
You can definitely sneak attack it.
Earlier you said it will only hurt something that sounded like it would only hurt the person if you roll low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could, if you damage them, you'll hit them.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
a
any
nat
other
20.
monster.
That was a nat 20.
Yeah, roll your damage.
But, we'll see if I kill Gimbal. Who knows? So it's 15. Oh wait, what do I double?
The dice, but not your sneak attack.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think you double sneak attack.
Okay. Well, I rolled a semi-regular dice, so 12. And my sneak
Was that
attack
correct,
damage-
sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, you double sneak attack double. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought so.
18 plus, and then I plus my regular numbers afterwards.
Yes. Plus your modifier.
24.
Yeah, you kill every single spider on Gimbal without
I don't kill
hurting Gimbal. You
Ooh.
shave
Thank
Which
God.
swarm is this?
Swarm
Thank you.
4.
Okay, cool, thank you.
You shave a slit into his eyebrow with your sword.
Okay. I would like more than one slit in, please.
You shave several slits into his eyebrows.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Looks like a barcode now.
Unbelievable.
Gerald, you're up.
Cool. Jimmy's going to go for another bite
Yep.
with a obviously looking grasp at the end of it. Never mind. I rolled next turn.
What did you roll?
4 plus 7 makes 11. Same as last
Again?
time.
No. Sorry. Next turn, Gimbal, you're up.
Alright, next time.
Alrighty. I think, given that the immediate danger is over, I will just. I'm not gonna guide bolt any of the ones. I'm just gonna heal myself again. Or. Hang on, let me. Alright, 2 seconds. Alright, okay, I'm just gonna hit one of the spiders again instead, since I'm not being attacked. So
Okay.
I'll guiding bolt the swarm on whoever is yellow.
Ellis.
Alright, I'll try and save Ellis. Let's see, guiding bolt. Dice. Oh wow, 22.
22 hits. Roll your damage.
Swish. Alright. That is, I believe, 46.
18.
Oh wow, yeah, you kill every single last spider. And then some.
Nice. Nice.
You scorch
You-
a slit into Airless's eyebrow.
Oh no!
I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry.
Tosca, you're
My
up.
eyebrow.
I know how it feels.
Okay. I'm gonna use my trusty rapier again.
You're not close enough.
Oh, well, can I move close enough?
Yeah, you can go next to Clement.
There we go. That's... That's 15.
Hits, roll damage.
Okay. Okay. Ugh. I got 4.
You kill 4 spiders. There are still several remaining. Himbo, you're up!
Gotta smush it. Do I have to barge my way through the door again?
No, you've made a hole big enough where you can get through.
I smush it with my longsword.
Roll to hit.
No.
What did you get?
9.
Does not hit. Next person. Oh! It is. No, it's not the swarm. Next person is Airless.
I am gonna. I'm very hesitant to hit with the frying pan. I miss. My rolls haven't been good today. So I am gonna. Gimbal, do you still need healing?
Yeah. Well, I'm half HP, so not clay, but could use some.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on you.
Yes.
Yeah. There's 1 D8. God, I need glasses. I always forget what my spellcasting modifier is. Is it the dexterity one for druid?
For what?
The
No,
spellcasting.
it would be with wisdom for druids,
Wisdom,
and
that's it,
obviously
not dexterity,
efficiency on top of it.
Get confused. So that is 7.
Thank you very much.
Okay, next up is the swarm's turn. It's going to bite Clement with a 16 to hit. Clement, does that hit?
I double mute myself. That was special. That does hurt, and I just said it's very rude to everyone.
It's 6 points of damage, piercing damage.
Crit.
Clement, you're up next.
Wait, what?
How many spiders have I still got on me?
About 10.
Keep fucking rolling, man. I can't really use a sword on myself, so practically would not work. So just keep rolling. 18 plus 2, that's 20.
Hits, roll damage.
3 plus 2, 5.
5. There are about 5 spiders left.
Great.
Elrain, you're up.
Leck 'em.
Can I sneak attack off Clement?
What
I feel
colour are
like
you?
sneak attack is definitely overkill. Dark blue, but I've got 35 feet of movement, so
Oh, I just put my full legal
Hopefully
government
not.
name on stream. Look at that.
You've been outed.
You will have to range attack it.
I can do it with a bow.
Yeah,
Hit them all.
I mean, roll for attack.
Off. 13.
Hits, roll your damage.
Uh, 18.
Yeah, you destroy the remaining spiders, and the encounter is over.
I hate swarms so much.
Yep,
Same.
they're grim.
I definitely pull my trousers out and look down to see if my penis has grown double.
It has.
Hey!
And that is where we will end the session.
Thank you very, very much.
Well
Everyone,
done, everyone.
say goodbye,
Yeah.
stream.
3
Bye,
Nice.
Steve.
night.
I didn't mean to do that.
Hello,
Still
sir.
not ended the stream.
Hi, person. Goodbye, person.